Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Entropy Emporium. We are an actual play collective. We tell a lot of really fun stories here, but tonight the story is Weirdwilds War. It is our 5e homebrew actual play campaign, not to be confused with Fall of the Ashen Throne, another one that we also run on this channel, but that's on Monday. So come back for that if you want to. But for now, we are Entropy Emporium. I'm JT. I'm the proprietor here, and I am the storyteller for tonight. My cat is currently clawing at my foot. So while I reprimand him for his behavior, I'm going to give my cast a chance to go around and introduce themselves. We'll go ahead and start with Kay.
Hey, you all. I am Kay Purcell. You can find me most of the time over at Cataclysm Presents. And tonight I'm going to be playing Brandon, our Himbo Ranger, half tiefling, half orc. And they got an egg that's about to hatch, so that's good. Maybe. Find out.
That's going to bring us over to Mika.
Hi, I'm Mika. I do things. Today, I am playing Lemon Sour, who is a Lemon Sour model Warforged, and he's learning about things like friendship and probably soon gender identity.
That'll bring us down to Gina.
Hi, I'm Gina. I'm having a hard time unmuting myself. Hi, she, her. I play Adela Rolzane, who's actually Virena Spar, who is impersonating a military officer. That's it. I'm in trouble, guys. I'm in trouble. I'm in
the
so
Ralph
trouble.
meme. I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
I mean, to be fair, you're not in any more trouble than the rest of us.
Is that true?
Well,
Well.
last but not least, that'll bring us to B.
Yeah, I'll never be in danger. What's the worst that could happen to Fern? So hi, my name is B Zelda, they them pronouns. I do tabletop stuff. I also do video game stuff. If that appeals to you, just look up B Zelda. But currently I'm playing Fern, the Herringon artificer, who's just like a wonderful little student. She has great grades, she works really hard, and just out on like the what is it called? I want to be like the student sabbatical, but like
you're out on your final year, your courser.
My courser, yes. And it's been a terrifying but insightful experience for Fern.
Outstanding. And as I said at the top, I will be playing everyone and everything else. Now, without further ado, we have some very lovely action to get into. It was Brandon's turn, and we stopped there for a reason. They are mid-combat, having just been framed for regicide of Old King Cantor. Brandon, you find yourself, I believe, out in the hallway with Adela.
I thought Lemon and I were both on the inside.
Sorry, no, you're on the inside. Fern and Adela are on the outside.
Yes.
Lemon is currently trying to hack through the door, and Brandon, ever the loyalist, refused to step away from their friend.
And the hole wasn't big enough.
And the hole's not big enough yet. But Brandon, in your baby Bjorn, the egg is tightly wrapped, but you did, at the end of last session, hear a crack.
Mm-hmm.
The egg has taken on a green hue, not too dissimilar from your own skin. Hello, criminal. Come on.
He says, you said baby, and I'm here.
You are baby. Brandon, the egg begins to crack even more. There are several very widely silent moments between each time the crack forms this little extra shell piece as a small snout pops it open, and you see a scaly green nose peeking up at you. The snout pulls back, and then a golden eye with a vertical slat in it. Hi. Peeks through the hole before.
Meowing.
I'm sorry. It's meowing. Okay.
Dragons or cats, confirmed.
Canon.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Before there is sort of just like a pressure that you can feel against your chest as this thing breaks the egg, just sort of flexes its way out. Party is officially level 3.
Yes.
And Brandon, if you'd like to go into further detail about how you envision your new little pet, I would love to hear what you think.
Yeah, it's this little, it's the moment about the size of a house cat, little green dragon like pops out. Though if anyone like looks closely, it's kind of, there's almost this kind of shimmering, almost oil slick kind of rainbow at the very base of every scale, even though they're like mostly green. And it kind of pops out and like shakes itself off and has little wings that just flutter to get the eggshell off, and just very happily climbs up onto Brandon's shoulder. And is like, and it just looks at the Chancellor.
How does the Chancellor react? Like, what's their vibe?
The Chancellor's face is difficult to read in this moment. He is looking dead at this thing that has come out of this egg before locking eyes with you, Brandon, and it becomes clear that he intends to attack.
Uh-huh. And he was preparing a spell, right?
He is still channeling the spell.
He's channeling a spell. And it's
Is
my
the-
turn.
It
Is
is
the
your
hole
turn.
big enough for Brandon to get through?
The hole is not big enough when we ended, and it is at the moment Brandon's turn.
I mean, Brandon can't fit, but the baby can.
Yeah. Yeah, I think like Brandon's like, you gotta go, buddy. You gotta go. And it's like using one of his little wings to try to like flick towards the door, towards the hole in the door, and is just gonna. I'm decently sure I made the Chancellor my favorite prey
Correct.
last time. Cool. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to shoot him because there's nothing else I can do, really. Which of these dice do I trust? Yeah. Okay. Oh, maybe not. Does a 14 hit?
14 is not going to hit the Chancellor at this current moment, I'm afraid.
No. Okay. Well, Brandon like fires an arrow, like misses trying to like urge the little dragon out the hole.
Yes, this it does not seem to want to leave your side even a little bit. You sort of gesture for it to go. It cocks its head at you very curiously before sort of clambering up from the baby Bjorn and around your shoulders.
Okay. Well, I might need your help, but we're gonna try and get you out of here. And that's all Brandon's got right now.
Gives a very elemental huff. You see a sort of mixture of elements burst from its mouth before it sort of chirps at you.
Oh. Scritches are a free action, right?
Yes, it
Scritches.
does seem to enjoy it. Lemon, that does bring us to your turn.
All right. I think I had already activated Rage.
Yes, correct.
Okay. So in this moment, like as part of this level up, going through Lemon Sour's mind is like a picture of everyone on the team, and in its internal monologue, Lemon Sour is saying like, you are my roots. And at the start of this turn, with my new ability, since Brandon is right there, Brandon, you will get plus 2d6 temporary hit points.
Whoa.
Let me roll that. So that is 9 temporary hit points for you.
Whoa, thanks.
As you see, I always think of like Final Fantasy buffs during this. So like you see like little lemons pop up around you with little plus signs. And
Whoa,
then
it's like sour and sweet.
and then I'm going to use my action to use Leaf Cutter, my great axe, to chop open the door to make the hole bigger for us.
Please go ahead and give me an attack roll. You can do it with advantage.
Oh, sweet. Alright, so with advantage, that is a 15 plus 6 for 21.
Oh yeah, you begin to carve through this door like it's nobody's business. I will say the hole is now big enough for everyone but you, Lemon.
Oh, shoot. Alright, I'm going to try, and with my bonus action, just kind of like try and shove Brandon through the door, through the hole.
Brandon, are you resisting this at all?
We'll go through, but won't like go any further. Hey, look, you gotta come too.
Well, I guess technically for my bonus action, I'd be extending rage. Or
you.
I mean, does the door count as an enemy?
You
Will
did
that
attack,
Okay.
which does maintain
All right.
rage. I will rule that a door
Okay.
does count.
Thank
You're
you.
smashing something.
Yeah. I'm right behind you, Brandon.
Okay.
Cool. Anything else?
I think that is all I can do.
All right. That is going to bring us to Cannon and Cavril, the twins.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
no. For my actual bonus action, I'm going to use my feat, Polar Master.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah. I can use the bonus action to make a melee attack against the door. So yeah, that's an 11 plus 6 for a 17 for a, I think it's just a 1d4. That is 4 damage to the door.
Hi, buddy.
The door
He's
creaks,
so talkative
and
tonight.
squeaks, as it is carved into.
Yes, no, that is certainly enough to do the door in, at least enough for you to get through, Lemon.
Oh, awesome. So yes, I'm like, I'm right behind you. Norley, the hole is big enough. I can actually go through too now. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then for my movement, yeah, like let's get going. I mean, I guess I'm not going to go further than Brandon, so I guess my movement's just like step through the door with Brandon.
Mhm.
But yes, there we go. That is my turn. Yeah. I'm a little too pumped about this.
I mean, doors are like the
This-
worst enemy in D&D.
We
It's
were
true.
actually having trouble with this door, like for real.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys are all through the door into the hallway. You've currently got 2 rounds until security technically arrives. If you can find a way out before then, that would be ideal for, I think, you guys. Cannon and Cavril are, of course, going to take chase now as their turn comes around. And Lemon, you see a polychrome metallic knife go whizzing by you. And Fern, what is your AC?
That knife is mine now.
15.
Okay, cool. So the knife whizzes past you as well, plants very firmly in the wall before Cavril manifests into it.
Oh shit!
Holds the knife out and is going to use their bonus action to take an offhand attack at you. That is also going to miss. They have overpredicted your height here and have sort of whiffed both times, but they look at you and you watch them physically adjust their stance to address the issue they were having initially.
I hate how cool they are.
No. It's annoying.
Lemon, I'm going to need you to make me an opposed athletics check as Cannon is going to try to kick you into their cloak of holding.
I have advantage on my athletics.
You
check.
have advantage on that. So this should be...
Oh my!
This is opposed, it's not against AC, correct?
Yes.
Oh no. Oh no.
I rolled a 4 and a 2, so with that 4 plus 6, that's a 10.
Okay. Brandon, you watch a cloak get so dearly expertly whipped around, thrown behind Lemon as they step through the door, and then a foot hits Lemon's back. And Lemon, you are stepping through the door one moment and in a void space the next. You don't need to breathe. You're a Warforged, so this isn't horrible for you. This isn't life-threatening.
No, this is horrible.
But you do,
Yes.
in the very distance, see just this little white square, which you would assume to be the exit. And
this. Oh,
Brandon, you watch Cannon grab up their cloak and sort of tie it back. All you have to do is hand over that thing. We'll let you go.
Give me my friend back, you jerk.
Afraid not. That is going to take us to Fern.
Oh dear. Okay, how does this work? I think that's not gonna work. I never grab like useful spells. Okay. Is there the twin that threw something at me and then teleported to it, Cavril? What end of the hallway are they compared to my allies?
So you, Adela, and Cavril are currently on the far end of this hallway at the stairs. And then your ally, Brandon, and Cannon, with their now tied cloak, is at the door on the other end. I will say that you all would have seen Lemon just get absolutely shit kicked into this cloak of holding.
Yeah. Okay, so I think much like Fern is just kind of panicking. They're looking left and right, and this egg just hatched. And is that a dragon? Like a real dragon? Like the dragon that was in her vision, not vision, kind of dream warning. And it's a lot of anxiety feelings. So in this moment, I think Fern fully wanted to cast something maybe more helpful, but instead we're gonna cast Grease in this hallway.
Ooh.
It's got like a nice 60-foot range, or sorry, 10-foot square, but I feel like it's just the length of the hallway, whatever we can unravel that square into.
Yeah, tell me what it looks like when Fern casts this.
Using the book as their focus, I'm trying to think like what grease would they have encountered. This is gonna be like a copper colored, or like that gross yellow gunky kind of grease. It's not like oil cooking. It's like machinery grease.
Yeah.
It's thick.
This black, dirty machine oil slicks the floor. It just sort of flows out from the constellation formula that you have written down for the spell. It coats the hallway.
Oh, no.
Anyone who moves through it will need to make a dexterity saving throw or fall prone. But you can be safe to say that it will be a tough time for those involved.
And you said I'm near a stairwell?
You are near a stairwell. You can see down it. There's nobody there yet, but you can hear the clanking of much metal.
Oh dear. Okay.
There is
That's
a door at the very bottom. It's down the stairs door. There's also a hallway that shoots off of it. You would imagine the hallway is where that metal clanking is coming from.
Okay, so the door is a point of interest.
Yes.
I have a last rabbit hop as a bonus action. Can I just what is my distance? 10 feet. And it's also without provoking opportunity attack. Can I hop a 10-foot distance into the stairwell?
Yes. I was going to try to imagine the math of that in my head, but I'm not going to do that. I am neither smart enough nor motivated enough to perform that action. So yeah, you jump 10 feet down the stairs, absolutely.
Thank you. It's a bit of, I didn't, maybe Fern doesn't quite stick the landing, but no fur off of their head, brow. And that's my turn.
Excellent. I clicked away from mine.
I hope that was helpful. I'm down here if anybody needs me.
I can't hear you.
1 second while I look up what this spell does that I wrote down that Lucius was casting.
Ooh,
Ruh-roh.
Dear.
that's not
that's
concerning.
I'm in danger.
I also
I'm
forgot about
here.
that.
I'm gonna take the Mage Slayer feat.
You should. He's kind of the big bad right now.
I have to wait another level. Somebody remind me to do. I'm gonna write this in my notes. Take Mage Slayer, all caps.
Just write it at the top of every session notes so you don't forget.
Okay, and I'm feeling bad that I chose this spell, so I'm gonna pick a different one real quick.
Oh no.
Oh no,
We're
no,
not
you
ready
should
to
commit.
die.
My goodness, Steven, thank you for the friend.
Oh no. Laria, thank you for the gift subs.
Oh my goodness! Thank you so much. That is very kind.
Ilaria, you are the best.
Absolutely.
I was like, it's too late for
outstanding.
Steven to be streaming.
Cool. Brandon, I need you to make me an intelligence saving throw.
Why's it gotta be intelligence? I don't like that. That's not cool.
Oh, sorry. Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I actually really like that better.
Okay, is that actually better?
God, I hope so.
Is it? Wait. I'm a wisdom-based character. Why is this bad? Hold on. Okay, yeah, I messed something up on this sheet.
That's all right.
3. What is it? Okay, yeah. So that's gonna. My wisdom is +3 for saving throws. So that's gonna be a 16.
What
Why is that?
to you does the inner workings of Brandon's mind look like?
Oh,
I mean, is there an inner working? I killed Jenna.
I was about to take a sip of water.
I think Brandon very much thinks in like nature's. There are patterns to it, so it's wind, it's stars, it's weather, and so literally, like their head is full of air because like wind patterns and how do clouds move, and maybe some roots and vines connecting it all.
Among the root and vines, there are unnatural, arcane tendrils worming their way into it. As Lucius takes root in your mind, and you fail a save by 1
No.
to the Dominate Person spell.
Okay, question.
Yeah.
Don't subs get us something? Do those get us a reroll?
Subs? Well,
I don't remember. I genuinely don't remember.
there is a way to actually get something, but I think it would only be fair for subs to also do the same thing. Where is it? Yeah, Order and
Too many
Chaos are
games.
two channel
Too many
point
channels.
things.
Gotcha.
Order would net you guys a pool of rerolls to choose from, sort of like inspiration.
Okay.
But I think, given the circumstances and also that 2 subs were just gifted, that would also be 2 rerolls.
Okay.
Something I will eventually officially codify, but unofficially, you may attempt the roll again.
Do y'all mind if I steal a reroll?
Please.
Do it. Please do it.
That is a natural 20. I am not
Yes!
even kidding. Can I get it on camera? It's that guy right there. Ah!
No.
Amazing.
There has always been something about wizards and mages that has bothered most natural casters, and I think including you, Brandon. You've probably met a mage or 2 in your lifetime, aside from Fern. They cast with what is effectively math, and they take the natural elements of magic and force them into a formulae. You watch as this methodical corruption of your mind begins to take hold, and you understand fundamentally that that's not right. That's not how your magic works. And
Yeah.
eventually, the corruption is met with a vine. And the vine sort of grows over it, as your mind is okay.
Quit doing math in my head. I don't like it.
That worked? Incredible.
Gotta have a mind to corrupt it.
I wouldn't have tried that on the rabbit, but you?
I don't like... Math isn't fun unless it's for stars. But these stars are wrong.
This could all go away if you hand over the creature.
It's not a creature. It's Roger Ricard. He's good.
You don't know what it is.
I know what it is. He just told me his name.
Great. That is going to bring us down to Virina Spar. Adela Rolzane.
All right. Okay, where, just to orient myself here, because a lot of people have moved, where am I relative to Fern and whichever of the twins is
You are
next to
about
them?
10 feet away from Fern, and you are in melee range of Cavril.
Okay. I would be how far away from where Lemon used to be?
You are, I will say, about... What's the radius of Greece? Hold on.
60 feet, I believe. Oh,
think
radius
60 feet.
though.
No.
It was 10
yeah,
feet.
square.
10 feet.
Okay,
Mhm.
yes. No, you're probably, I would say, about 30 feet from where Lemon was standing.
Okay. You know, I don't like Cabril. Too close. They're too close to me. I am going to. Hold on, I just got a new feature, and a lot of things happened since I was thinking about my turn.
Level 3 is a big level.
It is, because I have a subclass now. I'm gonna hit him with my hit them with my axe, Cabrel. My one axe that I have. Yeah, my axe. I'm just gonna hit him.
Please go ahead and roll.
That is a 3 on the die. I'm not gonna even do the math.
No.
I won't even. This is not a failing
He
on your
just
part. You swing
hit you,
down and you
guys.
swing true. It's just once the axe begins to connect, Cavril is not in that position anymore.
Do I still have an
Wait,
action to
do we
advise?
still have rerolls?
You
We
have
can-
one
No,
reroll
it's fine.
left.
It's
Are you
fine.
sure?
I'm
Okay.
fine.
Two subs, 2 rerolls.
No, I'm good. We need this for more important things, I think.
I mean, I feel like this is pretty important too, but all right.
Ah! I don't even have a flavor for it. Wait, do I have a bonus action? Bonus action. Nope, I don't have a bonus action. I
Okay.
will actually. Can I, since I've missed, and I don't like this, could I try and put myself between Cavril and the stairs if I'm not already there?
Yeah, you can sort of just do a step maneuver around them
I'm just
without
gonna
leaving their threatened
little
area.
step around,
Uh,
and that's it.
excellent. Outstanding.
Yeah, that's it. Being a fighter, you don't got a lot of options.
Brandon, that's you.
So Brandon's like yelling. Cavril has like completely lost the plot, right? Is so focused on this. And the next thing he knows, this little tiny dragon like goes and jumps off his shoulder, and like the little wings go for a moment, and then there's kind of this shimmer of rainbow slick that goes over this dragon as it suddenly morphs into a small-sized dragon, goes from tiny to small, and there's this shimmer of black over the scales before it turns solid green again. And he's like, Brandon's like looking at the cloak, trying to figure out how to get Lemon out. And seeing this, Raldra Khan, who just told Brandon, Brandon somehow knows this is the dragon's name, is gonna take a bite attack against our little tiefling friend to try and get the cloak away and Lemon back.
Sure, absolutely. I love that.
Let's see, I have to remember, that's my armor class. To hit is... Okay. Ooh, that's a 19 on the dice. My Vine's
Ooh.
dice is rolling very nice with a +3. So 22.
Like an indignant puppy, your little friend grabs onto this cloak and starts tugging and yanking, and Cannon, taken aback by both shock and the fact that they were ordered not to hurt this thing, sort of doesn't let go, but the cloak unfurls. And Lemon, I will allow you to go ahead if you would like to make a reaction dexterity save, as
Oh
that
my
little
gosh.
white square gets much bigger.
Okay, let me. Okay, no, if it's a save, then my thing doesn't. Okay. Dex save +2. That's a natty 20 +2.
Ooh!
Yes. Oh,
Lemon
fairy dice coming in clutch.
comes tumbling out of the cloak as as your little friend tugs on it. And I'm going to go ahead and make a luck roll on Cannon's part here.
Hmm.
There is a tear in both the cloak and the magic of the cloak as the dragon yanks on it. The contents of the cloak are going to come exploding out in a variety of directions,
Oh boy.
but we'll get to that.
Hopefully nothing with the spark.
Oh, see.
I want to steal an item from them
Right.
so bad.
Right. I mean, I am
That's what you're
fire
saying.
resistant, so if there's a spark, I'm okay. But lemon's made out of wood.
It's funny you were saying.
Oh
spark,
god,
because
that's
I was
right.
thinking-
I am.
Brandon, is there anything else on your turn before we get to addressing this?
Yeah, I think it's like sees this happen, sees Lemon's okay. It's like, then we gotta go, and gonna like grab
okay.
Wald's tail and tug on the little tail and just try to book it.
Yeah, you have a movement speed of what, 30 feet?
Yes.
You do need to make a dexterity saving throw over the grease.
Okay, we're not. Fine dice has been rolling too well. We're gonna. That's a 15 plus 5 for a dirty 20.
Friend, I'm going to assume that beats your spell save DC.
Does
Yes.
Rald need to make one too?
No, Rald is returned very safely to your shoulder.
Oh, he's still big. He's staying big.
Yeah,
Mhm.
let's get a dragon dex save
Okay.
then.
That's not as good.
Oh.
Maybe I'm not leaving. Where is your stat sheet, my dude?
Does D&D Beyond not give you one?
No, I just had to find it.
Ah.
Saving throws. Ugh. No, Rald does not make it.
Listen,
Even on
he's
all four.
5 minutes old.
Even on 4 low.
To be fair,
He's-
reroll. Got that one reroll.
We could use it on the dragon.
He's not even 5 minutes old. He's like
Yeah.
7
Yeah.
seconds old.
Yeah. He's like, his little wings are kind of like drooping still. Like, yeah, no.
I would say he gets a slide off. He sort of tumps over and slides in the
Yeah.
oil a little bit.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'll tug him a little bit, but yeah, not gonna leave the
You-
buddy.
You are now on the side that Verena and Cavril are. You see the stairs and you see Fern down them. You hear the stomping of metal down the way.
Mhm.
Lemon, I unfortunately deeply, desperately need you to make me another dexterity saving throw as this cloak is about to come undone.
It's a 15 plus 2 for a 17.
That's beautiful. You expertly dive right out of the way as you watch a glass dagger you're familiar with come drop out of the cloak, stick in the ground, and Cavril vanishes and appears at the dagger and just sort of tumbles over. You watch that little folded up silver mirror come spilling out. Cannon is quick reaction to grab that and pocket it, but fortunately among their tricks are smoke bombs. So I'm going to go ahead and make just another pure luck roll for the motor oil in the hallway.
Mhm.
That is very good for you as the smoke bombs land. They're both undetonated.
Whew. That's
Um,
nice. Appreciate that.
The remaining bit, and I'll say Lemon, only you notice this at the moment, is just a small blue gemstone. Some sort of liquid core stone has sort of fallen out and rolled towards you.
My first thought is like in Scott Pilgrim when he defeats the first evil X, and he's just like, sweet coins. And I think just fueled by like annoyance and being dazed. I think Lemon isn't quite sure if it like maybe belongs to Brandon or if it belongs to the enemy, and he's just mad enough to swipe it. So it just picks the jewel up.
Excellent. I need you to make me one more dexterity saving throw.
Oh, God.
Last one,
Okay.
I promise. And then it'll be your turn.
Do you guys mind
Oh,
if
no.
I
Take it.
that was
Take
a
it.
natty
Take it.
one. Take it.
Do
Okay.
Take it.
That was not much better. That's an 11.
I will say an
But
11
it's
is good
better
enough
than a
for
nat
this.
one. Okay.
Cannon and Cavril would not be so lucky as they are much too close to this event. But Lemon, you see a small pink spark come from the cloak as the cloak folds in on itself, and then space begins to fold in on itself, and Cannon and Cavril are folded with it,
Oh
and
boy.
they vanish.
I mean, I liked them. Like outside of OOC, I liked them, but so I'm a little sad. But
You
they
just
had
have
it
We'll see
coming.
them again. Yeah.
You hear Lucius groan. Oh, not again. That is going to bring us to your turn.
Okay, so there is an oil slick right in front of me, right?
There is, yes, and you will need to make a
Whole
dex
hallway.
save to cross it.
All right. And then Lucius is on the other end, right near them. Like
No,
everyone
Lucius
else?
is back in the banquet hall. The grease slick is on your way out of that and down the hallway where the rest of your friends are.
Okay. Do I happen to have a clear shot where I can throw a hand axe?
You can absolutely huck a hand axe at Lucius right now.
Fuck yeah, I'm hucking a hand axe. And it misses.
Oh.
And I definitely no longer have one of my 4 hand axes. That's fine.
You do see after
and
it
then-
lands, it just sort of etherizes.
I tried. It's keeping my rage up at least.
I really wanted that to hit.
I did too. Oh well. So I'm gonna try and dash through the oil slick.
Okay, go ahead and make me a dex save.
Oh boy.
Come on, buddy.
Fern, I understand why you did this, but
Good God.
I don't know how to undo it. I'm so sorry.
No!
that's the return of the natty one.
Oh no.
Levin, you slip and slide in this stuff as well. You land next to the dragon.
Hi, I'm Lemon.
Wow.
Nice to meet you.
Is that everything on your turn?
That's oh, I guess I can give the dragon temp HP.
Okay.
Let me make sure this is right. It doesn't take away from anyone else. Vitality. Yeah, I can just choose it. Cool. I can do this for everyone. Sweet. And give the
Nice.
dragon 2 temp HP. I'm suddenly rolling very poorly.
You get a little nuzzle.
You're my
Uh,
roots.
That is going to bring us from Levin to Cannon and Cavril. I will not be describing their turn to you because you can't see them.
Fair.
Rude.
It's going to follow us up with Fern, who is on the stairs.
Did Fern see that little blue orb rolly thing?
No, that would just be Lemon.
Okay. Well then. I think. Hold on. Do I have to be able to touch? No. Okay. Lemon, I know you're on the ground and prone. But are you within reach? Have you been sliding towards the stairwell?
They do slide a couple feet.
I guess.
Is it like, so if I wanted to use cure wounds, could I reach far enough? Like, I feel like this is like, it's a, like if Fern holds on to like the railing, could I like reach out and cast cure wounds onto
yes, I will
Lemon?
say that is
Oh,
allowed.
Oh shoot! I don't actually know how much hit points I have because I deleted the copy character sheet I made. I'm sure I took some damage though.
I feel like you were one of the few that got hit by
Yeah.
some of their moves.
Yeah.
I definitely did. I definitely
You were
lost
also
some
raging.
hit points.
Yeah. So it wasn't as bad, but
Yeah.
We could say you can cast Cure Wounds and we'll yada yada away the supposed missing
The
hit points
details.
about it.
okay,
Yeah.
Just put me back at full health.
Sorry about all the grease. I thought it was gonna be like a cool moment where like fire was gonna catch the enemy and we would all be safe, of course. But
Oh, I get it. I get it.
I read about these situations. It's so much more difficult to execute in person.
It takes lots of military practice.
Of which I have zero. I'm just gonna pull myself up from this railing and just gonna hide and like kind of like stick their face between the slats of the stairwells.
To be fair, I also have 0 experience.
but your wood's gonna like buff out real nice with all this grease. Like it's gonna be like really shiny.
They're gonna be so shiny.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Is that your turn, Fern?
Yes.
Lucius calmly walks up to the door.
Oh yeah.
Looks at you doing cure wounds on Lemon and the dragon, both in the oil slick. Turns to you, Fern, and says, "Yes, fire and flame would be very cool here, wouldn't it?" Before you see him summon a tome.
No.
You could tell it is an old tome from this very school that you go to. He flips it open and he shows you my first constellation formulae. You recognize it. It's a spell that everybody gets taught. It's Fireball.
Yeah. Crap.
Mhm.
Oh, that's great. I hope you don't want to cast that. It just you want us alive, right? You want the dragon,
He
right?
snaps. There is a spark from a glove that he is wearing. I need everyone to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Okay, dirty 20.
Okay. Well, Brandon got an 18.
17. Actually, not bad.
17 as well.
Okay, great. You are all going to take half of this.
Okay, which is
Roald only got an 11.
no, our baby.
Rald does not need to make this save.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Whee! So that's going to be 11 points of fire damage. However, tight hallway, rapidly igniting liquid, I do all need you to make another dexterity saving throw as the walls are blown out. And you
Oh
will-
my god.
Question, do we
That's-
round up or down? Because I have hellish resistance.
you will
Taking
round
half of the
up
11.
on damage, down on anything else.
Okay. So
Dirty
I'm taking
20.
6.
Rolling better suddenly.
It's a natural 1. I'm
No!
switching dice.
Yes, please.
That's 3 natural 1s in this
Okay.
session.
That's
I
only
got
a
a
12.
I got a 7.
I'm the only one who rolled well this time.
We're gonna be roast chickens.
Is Roald making this too?
Yes, Rald will need to make this one.
Oh, rolled a 16.
Okay, excellent. Raise your hand if you rolled below a 16. We're gonna slow this down a little bit. There is a spark and a rapidly expanding inferno. You all manage to somehow avoid the brunt of that part. However, the force is going to send you careening out of this part of the castle and into the ground below.
Ooh.
Virina, the bricks behind you begin to break as you are shoved against a wall. But on your way out, you manage to catch a ledge. You watch Brandon fly past you.
Little wings are going.
The
Doing
little
nothing but
wings are
going.
trying so hard. Fern, you were with Lemon and the dragon. The dragon manages to catch himself, but Fern, you watch as you and Lemon are sent careening over the edge and into the garden below.
Oh,
Made me want it out of the castle.
True.
It is an 80-foot drop.
okay. I do have resistance, at least, to... Would this be bludgeoning?
Yep.
Okay, I have damage. Okay.
Yes, it is
Okay.
1d6 bludgeoning damage per 10 feet after the first 10. So you'll be taking 7d6 damage.
Okay. Excellent. Glad I have my resistance.
I really hope Fern has another cure wounds.
Would temporary HP, like if someone were in death saves, bring some back
so if
from
you-
death saves? No? Okay.
No.
Okay.
The only class that gets to be alive during death saves is barbarians, unfortunately.
Right.
You all take 24 damage. Those of you that
Oh.
yes, Fern.
Okay, that's
Did
fine.
I not have like a disguised self that was to disguise the egg as a cat? What was that? Do we
It
recall?
was a bow tie.
It was
It was a hat. It was a
bow
hat
tie.
that you scanned as a bow tie.
Could I have nabbed that bow tie back at some point?
Sure.
I think falling as a cat is just so much better and easier for my survival rate than falling as a
Right, so-
you know.
If the bow were casting polymorph on you, I would agree. 100%.
Oh my god, my brain. Yep.
You could look
Dang.
like a cat while you careened 80 feet to the ground. That's
I mean, if that
fine.
encourages you to like land on your feet.
This is so stressful.
That said, if that's a thing you want to make in the future,
Oh
I'm
my
open
God.
to that. Yes,
I have
Brandon.
advantage on dex saving throws.
I thought you might have. I couldn't remember if it was just strength.
Oh
Oh,
my god.
Roll
Hold
that
on.
again.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
roll.
let's-
Roll that
yeah.
again.
let's rewind a little bit.
That's not much, but that's a 12. So I still
Well,
didn't
yes,
pass
you do,
that
you
one, but
still do go
um,
careening. That is 24 points of falling damage to those of you that fell.
but with
the-
resistance, it's 12.
I think I just died.
Thank God, because I had 24 hit points exactly left. So
That's the total of my hit points is 24. So like I
Brandon,
already
hit-
lost 11.
Grunts and is still
No,
up.
I think you're fine.
I need to make a roll actually for you, Fern, now that you're reminding me, and because I'm on the character sheet that this would need to be for. Cool. Yes. You are maybe a mere inch before the ground, Fern, before you stop and are gently set down.
Ooh.
And we'll get to
They're
that
hurt.
when it comes to your turn.
Okay.
Verena, you and Rald, you do still both fall.
Mm.
You manage to catch yourselves enough to sort of make your way safely to the ground, where you guys do see just a wide open gate into the city from the castle. And that will bring us to your turn.
I land on my feet, yes. Because I didn't get thrown all the way down.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So what's the situation? It's just empty garden and then the gate.
I mean, there are guards in the garden, and they did just watch you plummet, but they don't seem to be aware of the situation.
Okay. Who's conscious, by the way?
Everyone
Okay,
is
so
I
conscious.
think we all
Everybody's
are. Yeah.
conscious?
Yes.
Okay, everybody's conscious. You know, I'm gonna. How far is this gate?
It's about 60 feet from you guys at the moment.
60 feet. Yikes. There's really not much else for me to be doing here. She just wants to get out of here because we're pinning the king's death on me specifically. This is not a situation. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I am not sure where Quark is. Quark is around here somewhere. I am going to take my 30 feet of movement toward the gate, and while I do so, I'm going to take out my horse whistle,
Mhm.
and I'm going to whistle for Quark, and hope that Quark knows. I'm not really part of the Scarlet Battalion. I don't know how these whistles work. I've not had an excuse to use them. I am trusting in whatever Scarlet Battalion training or like however these whistles work. I don't know. She's going to blow this whistle and hope that this works out. Because Quark is around here somewhere.
Okay. That will also pay off at the end of the turn order. Quark rolled a natural 20.
Woo! She doesn't know that.
She does not know that, but I'm telling
does
you
not know
because
that.
it's fun and cool.
Good horse.
And then I'm going to hold my action.
What
'Cause
trigger?
I don't. If anybody starts coming at us in a hostile manner, I'm going to shoot them with my pistol.
Yes,
And that's
excellent. Outstanding. That is going to bring us to Brandon.
Like, Brandon hit just full pancake on his back. Like,
Full pancake.
and just rolls over, slowly gets up, and gets a dragon snoot in his face. And I have double checked. I did not use this last time, so I am not expending a spell slot. I am using something else. Brandon is going to press a hand to his own chest, and you're again going to see almost like green scales move across him for a moment as he's going to cast Cure Wounds. Which, okay, it's not on that page. I love how I have Cure Wounds, and it's not on my spells page. That's cool. That's cool.
D&D Beyond is a beautiful tool that works all the time.
I know the Cure Wounds spell. I don't... Okay. What? Why? Why? I don't want to do... Okay. I will resolve that in a moment. I'm going to heal my darn self, and I don't know why it is not letting me do the thing that I need it to do. Okay, it's on the
you also
old
have
sheet.
that temp HP.
Oh, I've chewed through that.
Oh, okay. Oh,
I have 7 hit points after that fall. Okay, that is... I found it on the other sheet. 1d8, which is not going to be a lot, but it's going to be better than nothing. 1d8 plus anything? Nope. Okay, so I get 5 hit points back, which is very nice. And we'll kind of drag himself up, shake his head, give Rald scritches like, come on, we gotta go. And the little wings are flapping to help him go. And I have no bonus action that I can do right now because there's nothing. There's nothing in range, I don't think.
A couple of guards who are very specifically non-hostile to you at the moment.
Okay. Then yeah. Unless we got our spell slots back, that's all I got. And we're just gonna book it. Just gonna
Alright.
get rolled and book it. But keeping an eye in case anyone does go hostile, especially if someone makes an attack.
That is going to bring us from Brandon to Lemon.
who is within 10 feet of me right now?
That would be Fern, Mysterious Interloper, and your friends. The rest of your friends have walked off.
Mysterious Interloper.
Yes.
Who saved Fern? The reason Fern is not unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Fern, you just got 5 temporary hit points.
Thank you.
Not Mysterious Interloper.
You're
I
my
see.
roots.
I love him so much.
Wait, about what?
I was making a joke.
And then would I be able to just grab Fern and then like dash towards the gate?
Fern, are you a willing participant? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, they're kind of like a rabbit in shock where they just kind of get like, they freeze.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab Fern and then book it, because Brandon, I'm assuming you're already like...
I mean, I've only got a move speed of 30 feet, so Brandon and Roald are 30-ish feet.
Okay.
But
Then
if you're carrying Fern, I don't know if you're gonna get half speed.
That probably will give me half speed, so I'll probably get to about you. Then for my bonus action, I'm gonna keep Rage going, I think. That would be... Yeah, why not? I'll keep Rage going. Extend it. And then that is my turn.
How close are you to me then?
I think I'd be like right at you. Like right next to you.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. And how far
Um,
how far are you, Adela, from me? What's your move speed?
30?
Okay, so
Or
we're
just
all
beyond
kind of
30,
close,
yeah.
I assume. Good.
You guys are all within
Good
15
to
feet
know,
of each other.
in case of reasons. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, cool. That will be Lamon's turn. Going to do a roll for Cannon and Cavril. And that is going to bring us to Fern. Fern, Lemon hoists you up and begins to carry you away. The mysterious interloper follows quickly behind. He pulls his hood down. Arlen is there with a big smile and his classic tousled hair. Please don't tell anyone at Caldera Brass that I helped or I intervened. I didn't think it would be right.
You are probably the coolest. I've never told you because I didn't think you were great for a while. But thank you. Will you
What?
sign
You
my?
didn't think I was great?
Will you sign my notebook?
What? No. You misunderstand. I did not cast the spell that saved you. I just knew to be here, and I spent my savings to get a Featherfall coin.
Oh, that's so cool. You don't have to sign my notebook anymore. But that's cool.
Okay, great.
Oh my god.
Why did you get blown out of a castle?
Gestures kind of like,
What the hell is that?
our new friend.
That came from the egg?
Yeah. It's kind of crazy, but like,
That's amazing. I've never seen anything
it-
like that. That's
right?
incredible.
I'm so excited to learn more, but also for a new friend.
Okay, also, I have to go because I can't be seen intervening in events. But when you guys get down the main road, there is a gentleman there who appears to be some sort of snake oil salesman. If you go with him, he will take you to a safe place.
Okay, thank you.
Good, cool, bye. And he rushes off.
Wow. What a great way to spend your courser. Good use of the time. How's everybody?
I think we should run.
They look back. Yeah.
Like, how close in? Like, I assume guards are getting ready to like swarm like ants.
The guards in the garden are confused but not attempting to collapse on you. You would think it has something to do with Virina still wearing Scarlet Battalion colors to some extent. Fern, do you do anything with your turn? Do you get down?
Yes. I'm just trying to figure out expedition. I have expeditious retreat. Yeah, that word. Oh, it's on myself. That's okay. Casting time bonus action. I can take dash as an action until a spell ends. I can take that action again as a bonus action. Just dashing out of here. Out of here.
Okay, you're casting Expeditious Retreat on yourself. Cool. You guys watch Fern move incredibly quickly after opening their book to a formula and zipping on out.
Okay, bye.
I'm just going
You'll
to bring
catch
us...
up, right?
She's gotta go like, I've gotta go set up like the snake oil salesman. Like, let him know we're coming.
Business deals.
Yeah.
As you guys run, you watch the stones that collapsed from the tower above you begin to sort of move back into place. They don't move into the walls and reform the walls. They become a bridge and a platform that Lucius walks out onto. You see Lucius raise a staff with a gem not dissimilar from the one that you found, Lemon, but much bigger and more jagged. He says a few unheard words into it, and the sky begins to shift and change. Virina, your visage is painted into the sky with the phrase Regicide, 10,000 gold piece reward.
I hate this guy.
Brandon, your visage soon follows. Theft of treasonous nature, 10,000 gold piece reward.
Tried to steal him from me.
Lemon, your visage right next to Verina's on the other side. Defective war equipment, 15,000 gold piece reward for your retrieval. Dead or alive.
Hey!
And Fern, student in violation of Caldera Brass Code of Conduct. 20 gold piece reward for return to Caldera Brass.
Are you Tony? You're the Tony Chopper of the group. Congrats.
Fern falls to the ground. No!
I feel like this is good for you. Nobody's gonna bother.
Good luck trying to tell me apart from the other ones.
Little inkling in your brain, Lemon. The other ones are at the war front.
Oh shit.
I
guess that means
I've got
that
horns
owns
and
stuff.
tusks. I'm pretty identifiable.
Yeah.
And a dragon, apparently.
We're going to yada yada away the rest of the run. As you guys bolt your way down the main street. Most people are too awestruck by Skywrite functionally as a spell to have looked down and noticed you. However, Virina, as you guys run, someone does grab your arm. Before you turn to react, you do see that it is your good friend Corollary Cartwright, who has grabbed you from an alley.
Just the guy I was looking for.
I see you guys have gotten yourself into a bit of trouble. Mind if I might be of some assistance? I did give you a slip of paper asking you to come by, didn't I?
I've been looking for you all day, my sir.
Well, good. We're expecting you down at the tavern.
Okay, lead the way, please. Like, right, so fast, please.
He leads you down a winding, twisting alleyway. It truly baffles the mind. If you guys would like to, you can make perception checks because this alley is impossible.
Okay. That is a 10.
I think as we're
Excellent.
running, Raul does like shrink back down and hop onto Brandon's shoulder.
I'm going to keep rage going for the full 10 minutes.
What was this, a
That's
perception check?
Yeah.
Yes.
15?
19
Is
for
that-
Brandon.
Does that
17 here.
fail?
Excellent. The three of you, as you move through this impossible alleyway, you do start to notice little runes etched into some of the cobblestones of the buildings around you. Fern especially, you understand that this alleyway has been geometrically manipulated to be confusing to anyone who doesn't know the way to the Thieves Guild.
Oh, yeah.
Which is where Corollary is taking you guys. He eventually comes to a door with a wooden sign hanging over it. It is the only door in this alleyway. The sign reads Rat's Blood Inn. He pushes his way in and sort of does a big grand gesture. His trench coat flies open and some birds come out. As he says, "Friends and foes, I bring you the people of the hour, the regicidal, the thief, the defective, and the rabbit."
No, he tried to steal Reld from me. They're the thieves.
Absolute legends in underworld history here in Gorashin. Capable of doing what no one ever thought possible, stealing from the treasury, killing old King Cantor, and maybe kicking off one of the greatest historical events ever to see in our lifetime.
Oh no. Oh
This
no.
tavern is filled with all sorts of people. Virina, these are your people. Shifty group, they raise a glass and cheer as you guys walk in. People begin milling about, congratulating you, shaking your hand, smiling. Corollary turns to the lot of you and goes, "You don't have to worry about being turned in for bounties here." He points to a rule on a board in the back by the bartender. "No bounty betrayal. Anyone who gets turned in for a bounty by one of us gets their shit kicked in. Post haste, I might add. So you're safe here for now.
Okay.
Okay.
Your
I
rooms
think
have
by this
been
point, rage is gone.
Yeah.
your rooms have been entirely bought and paid for by the bar for doing something so incredible. I mean, we cannot believe what happened.
I think I'm gonna go to that room. I think I'm just gonna lay down, put my head under the blankets for like 10 minutes. I think.
Yes, of course. Very serious
Yeah.
crime, yours.
There's a very see like wheels turning in Brandon's head for a little bit, and then it's like, do you know that like they cast the grease that caused the whole castle to like
Outstanding! No wonder your crime is behavior unbecoming of a courser. That's incredible. They are probably going to send a lot of agents after you.
a lot, like more than 2.
Well, you know what happens when a student gets in trouble at Caldera Brass, don't you?
No, I've always
Incredible.
avoided reading. I just figured if I didn't read it, it could never happen.
Well, as someone who was best friends with a former student, let me just tell you, it is very interesting, and it involves a lot of falling.
No, I'm done
Well,
falling.
he described it more as plummeting, but
I
he's
just wanted
okay.
to
He's got a
read.
peg leg now.
What? I like my legs. They're okay.
you look really cool with the peg leg though.
I mean, I think I would, but
Yeah.
I just the room is it
You're
what
like
number?
You're like smart, so you could probably make it like mechanical, so it's not just peg. Like,
Anyways, make yourselves at home. Welcome to the Rat's Blood Inn.
Rat's blood in. Okay.
Fern, before you go,
Uh-huh.
do you think you could like top up that bow tie, because maybe I should have a cat on my shoulder instead of
We are we're being hunted, so that is a great idea. Give me 1 second.
Like, while she's doing that, Brandon's like, Rald, like you're perfect. Like you're like great as you are, but like you really stand out, you know? Like I stand out, but you like really stand out. Like I've never seen anything like you before, and I've seen a lot of animals. Okay, I'm sorry, you're not an animal. I'm really sorry, buddy. No, that's my bad.
Purrs.
Okay. Snuggles.
All right, brand new infused bow tie.
Thank you.
I gotta go rest now. I'm pretty much empty. At least a short rest.
Do you want a drink?
No, I'll just drink some sink water.
Okay.
Virina is gonna sit down. She's gonna take her axe. She's gonna kind of just whip it into the top of a table somewhere. She's assuming this is acceptable behavior here. And you know, just she has distinctive axes. It's one of those like ivory things. So if anybody recognizes that, that's on them. She's not going to. She's gonna tell somebody. She's just gonna nearest person that she is looking for a horse. She doesn't know where she doesn't know where that thing is. Oh. She's gonna look for Mr. Cartwright here and be like, where can a girl get a change of clothes?
You see he smiles a little bit. He shoves like a single guy out of his way, flips a couple switches on the briefcase, puts a code in, clicks it open, and it unfurls into a little costume shop, basically. What can I get for you?
Something green.
Green? I've got lots of green. You see he grabs a small dial and he cranks it, and the coat rack turns and turns and turns and turns.
Whoa.
Different clothes every turn until he hits a bunch of different, like, green cloaks, emerald suits, the whole 9 yards.
I think she's gonna look for a nice understated green cloak. Maybe more of a capelet situation. She does not want. She's assuming at this point people are looking for a Scarlet Battalion person. So she's gonna look for a green cloak. Maybe some, I don't know, some other sort of outfit that I'm not thinking of right now. Anything that has a nice little ivy pattern on it to match her hand axe would be great, you know. Since she's going back to being Virina at this point, since, you know, this has been a little made, might as well be a little thematically matching, I guess.
I feel like you're just gonna wear the complete opposite. Instead of all red, now it's all green.
Right.
It is a green leather wrapped hand axe, so we gotta go for it. How much would this set me back?
For a hero like you, it's on the house. First time's free. Everybody gets one once they have a wanted poster.
Oh, well, it's not my first time having a wanted poster, so. Maybe in this town, though, so.
In this town is where I do business. Were I doing business on whatever highway you found yourself on most often, you'd probably have already gotten your free.
It's true. I came looking for you earlier and we got accosted by. Ugh. It's a whole thing.
I know how it is with those cops. There's a reason I do most of my sales outside the wall.
You know, I didn't actually do it, but it doesn't matter for the wanted poster.
No, of course not. And you probably shouldn't go spreading that around either. Lots of these guys have been looking to kill old King Cantor for, actual years.
I just don't want them to get jealous and think I stole their spot.
Most of them don't care. You're looking at the Mercenaries Guild for that one. You might have made some enemies today, but you've made a lot more friends. I promise you that. Aside from making an enemy of the country, in which case I can't help you.
Mm. Well, that's a problem for tomorrow, I think, or maybe later today. I gotta. I don't know. I don't know.
Yes, go. Help your friends. Rest. We'll be here making merry that old King Cantor is dead.
All right. Keep an eye out for my horse.
Okay.
Does not budge. She does
What?
not elaborate on this at all. I'm trusting Quark.
Brandon has like talked to the bartender to get one of the rags that they're wiping down the bar with, and has just started like polishing Lemon. It's like, are you okay? Like you went into the cloak and like you like vanished, and like Raul like knew I was upset, and he like bit it, and it was like you like.
Oh. You don't need to. And Lemon presses its core, which is part cleaning sphere. What's the exact what's it called? Oh, I didn't put it in my items. It's a sphere of cleaning or something like that.
It's like a cleansing stone or something.
A cleansing stone, yes.
And it just its entire body just shines up. Yeah.
I mean, like, that's cool, but like, let me like fuss over you a little. You like, that was really cool what you did, and just goes back to.
Okay, I won't say no.
As a cat starts like crawling over your shoulders too. Yeah, you like really messed up those tieflings. Like, that was cool. I mean, it was terrible, but it was cool.
Lemon doesn't really know how to respond, just being stoic. Nodding along. And then Lemon remembers the jewel. Was it a jewel, an orb, liquid core?
It was this small. It was like the size of a marble. It was like a liquid core gemstone.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, and Lemon brings it out. Do you know what this is?
And that is where we're going to take our break. We will be back in 10-ish minutes. Go ahead and stretch your legs, do a bio break if you need to, get a drink, get some snackies, as we go into the narrative half of our session here. We hope you've enjoyed, and we'll hope you stick around. We'll see you in a little bit. 2. Welcome back, everybody. Hi. I hope you had a good break. I know I sure did. We have returned, and we last left our lovely little criminals here at the Rat's Blood, an underworld inn for criminals, thieves, and the headquarters of the Gorashin Thieves Guild. We find our lovely friends here, I think, either among the bar or resting. But I will leave that to them. They have bought and paid for rooms because they are, to the criminals, heroes. No rats were harmed in the making of this inn.
Oh, look, my Rald has joined us. Gonna come play Rald?
As is mine.
Yeah. Brandon looks at this little blue stone.
Lemon, you pull out the gemstone and show it to Brandon, and you hear, I think, maybe 3 or 4 shocked gasps at its presence here. Brandon, you pick it up and turn it over. It is clear that this is some sort of magical artifact of some kind. But there is one person in particular who pushes through the crowd. Big, tall, you have seen this face before, but instead of the tattoo of a snake on him, he's wearing the tattoo of a cat. Not just because I'm holding a cat.
Uh-oh.
Aw, Tater love.
This is a baby. This is just a baby. You recognize this face because you killed one of these faces before.
Oh.
Captain
for
Nine
us.
Lives approaches you. That is a very interesting stone. Where did you get it?
Lemon got it. I think the Chancellor used it to like mess with the weather. Put my face in the sky.
Yes, the Chancellor's mage staff does have one. Every mage gets a staff with a stone like this when they earn their staff. We're familiar with the process. I want to know where you got this one.
I found it on the ground.
Where was it before?
Probably one of those twins had it.
Well, then, those twins
It
are
was
either...
One of the magic users in the castle that we fought. One of them probably dropped it.
Either those twins are students at the Caldera Brass on their courser year, or they are underworld criminals.
No, they were like working for the Chancellor and like had like cloaks that ate lemon, and we'll hand it back.
I'm familiar with those cloaks.
It wasn't pleasant.
The Chancellor probably would not have freely given up a stone this powerful. It is an incredibly potent arcane focus. You do know what this is, right?
No,
Lets
I'm
you
pure
mess
martial.
with the weather.
This is one of the crystals that comes from the weird.
Ooh.
I assume you're familiar with that.
Would Lemon be familiar with the weird at all? Because I imagine mostly it just knows about the war in general, like everything in Fure.
Why don't you go ahead and make me a history check, Lemon?
My history, surprisingly, a +2. That is an 8.
That information was not built into you, no.
Yeah, figured.
I'd be willing to pay a considerable sum to take this off your hands, if that would be of interest to you.
My first thought was to give it to Fern.
Who's Fern?
Yeah, we have.
The rabbit having a panic attack. Sorry, the
They're
heron
like-
gun having a panic attack.
They're like really smart and they're like from the college and stuff.
They're a student of Caldera Brass.
Were
Where
What are they
If-
doing here?
we're going to be on the run, I feel like Fern might need this.
I feel like
That
you.
is a great question, Fern. We dragged Fern. Why am I the one talking?
because you're like smart and junk.
I can slash things. I wouldn't say I'm smart.
You were doing an okay job before you questioned yourself.
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, I was. I'm not sure why Fern is here. We sort of adopted Fern into the group. I was escorting Brandon, and then we met up with our captain here, and then Fern was there.
I'm upstairs, by the way.
Oh, with our captain up there, and then Fern was there, and was lucky enough to become our friend.
Right. Well, assuming Fern has not been summarily and officially expelled from the school, being in possession of this would surely do it.
Mm,
Mages aren't
Fern-
permitted to possess flux until post-graduation.
But will it make him like magically stronger?
I knew it.
Absolutely. In fact, we were
I-
expecting a shipment of this very stuff sometime soon, but
Oh.
it would appear that it got delayed or destroyed in some way. I don't suppose the four of you would know anything about that.
Nope.
I haven't
Don't.
even heard from my brother.
No. You have a brother?
I have 8 brothers. Well,
Oh. I have probably a couple thousand. Well,
yes,
they're not brothers, they're siblings. We don't
of
have
course.
gender. What is gender exactly? Why don't
we
I
could-
have a gender?
I'll tell you what.
you
Sell
all of
me,
that.
sell me the gemstone, and I will happily wax poetic with you about gender.
Oh, I don't know.
You got it.
Fern.
Like Fern has like first dibs, and like if Fern doesn't
Yeah.
want it, then like
Okay, we'll make sure to let them know what I said about being summarily and officially expelled by the headmaster, and-
Okay.
whether or not possessing this stone is worth being expelled.
so.
Lemon, maybe not realizing the importance of this, is gonna say, "Hey Fern, if you're related to Lemon further, I mean, maybe you'll be able to get back into the school. If that makes you feel better."
Fern is also upstairs.
Mhm.
Oh, okay, never mind. All right.
I do still imagine that you say this, but like
Yeah,
I don't
you
know.
can say it out loud.
You
Yeah.
know, that's
Yeah.
how you plan. You really think
Like-
it out loud.
Fern's like really like charming and awesome, so like they'd be like not bright to like not let her back in. You know?
It's true. But also, Fern might really be. I think it's a 50-50 if we'll sell this to you or not.
Is so like this stone is like if there's like just some like raw, like is it better in the stone or is it better just
Well,
like
Oh, so
Question.
if you're curious about the production of flux, these crystals grow in the weird. They send mages to go and harvest it. At the moment, that is on pause because the treaty has been questioned, and now that King Cantor's dead, that entire situation might just collapse. But I digress. We can refine this down into a liquid stimulant. We call it arcane here.
so the liquid is more valuable?
Not necessarily.
Oh.
The liquid is no good to a magic user who has any innate magic in their blood. All it will do is basically make you explode. To exaggerate and to forebode. But to mages and to the rest of us, it merely enhances attributes we wish to be enhanced. Strength, intellect, magical ability, and will.
I might need to go talk to Fern.
By all means.
Okay. And like, there's no turning people in. Is there like no stealing to here?
Is there a rule written on the board that says no stealing?
Turns and looks.
There is not.
Okay.
You understand you're in the Thieves Guild, right?
I mean, but I've heard about like honor among thieves, you know, and I was just wondering if that's like a thing.
Lemon swallows it.
Okay.
Actually, don't know if lemon can swallow. Never mind.
Hey, you could put it in your mouth.
Yeah, lemon puts it in their mouth.
Hmm.
I'm assuming lemon doesn't have to open its
your-
mouth to...
It makes contact with your body in a more internal way, and you're cleansing stone words to life, and you get much shinier.
Oh. The wood lacquered.
Whoa.
Yeah.
See, that's what I was trying to do with the rag, but that like.
Hmm.
No wonder it works on you.
Interesting.
You're arcane in nature. Good luck with your student friend. I hope they aren't too distressed about being in trouble.
They are.
Great.
Can I ask your name?
My name?
Yeah.
Captain Nine Lives is what you
Oh.
can call me.
I mean, that sounds like a title, not a name.
It's both.
Okay. I'm Brandon, but you can call me Brandon.
If you could send your captain down here, that would be phenomenal as well, by the way.
Hmm.
I would speak to her about her axe.
But you're not gonna steal it.
I am not
That'll
going
make
to
her
steal her
mad.
axe.
Okay.
Y-
Kind of looks around. I'm gonna get a drink and then we're gonna go up, Lemon. Okay? Because
Okay.
like I hit the ground really hard and my back really hurts.
Okay.
Brandon's just going to
Okay.
try to get the strongest drink they can and head up.
What's the best way to put this? This guy pulls out a lever, sticks it into the wall, turns it, and pulls out a spout, and then twists the spout open, and this black ichor shit that smells like straight gasoline pours into this mug, slams
That's
it down
what's up.
on the counter in front of you. Good luck, lad.
Thanks. And he's gonna take it
Save.
and kind of take like 2 steps and then look up at Lemon. Might have made a mistake. Just gonna keep going, like too proud to admit it to anyone but Lemon. And
Right.
he's gonna go up. Doesn't know what room Fern is in. Doesn't know what room. No, is it just gonna start knocking on doors?
Oh god.
Hello, knock knock. Hello.
Takes you about 3 disgruntled men before you reach a door that does have your name on it.
Oh, there's names. I'm gonna go look for Fern's name.
It's just a couple doors down.
Okay, get in. Knock knock. Fern, are you like functional again?
You hear like a clatter and then like a loud blowing of the nose. It kind of sounds like a trumpet.
Okay, I gotta hold on. We'll be right back, but like we want to talk to you. We got maybe something really cool or really terrible.
Oh, good. Okay, so like the dangers of the day are still persisting.
And then it's just he's looking for Adela's name and just keeps walking in circles looking for Adela's name.
Ooh, yeah, because it wouldn't say Adele anymore. It'd say Irina. I love it.
Yeah, it's a couple doors down.
How long does it take Brandon to finally realize, like, there's no Adela?
I think it's like, Lemon, I don't see Adela's name anywhere.
Wait, did we hear that? No, we
Yeah,
don't. We
yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, no, Lucius called her
Yeah, it was
Virina in
announced.
front of you guys.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. And it was Skyrit.
Right. Look for Virina.
Oh. I thought her name was Adela. Have I been calling her the wrong name this whole time?
We didn't know. Captain is very tricky like that. Always keeping it
Okay.
close to the chest.
See.
Just bangs on the door.
She opens the door. She has at this point changed out of her Scarlet Battalion stuff into the new stuff that she from Cartwright. It's like a nice little like high collar thing, so it's not actually like it's still a little like stark in a way, but it's like a different kind of stark, like a nice high collar. She has her green cloak capelet situation. I can usually do this on a long rest, but let's say for now, where she was green before because she was an Eladrin. And she had like the spring thing going on. It's now like a winter situation, so she's got a nice little blue tint.
Ooh.
Yeah, nice little blue tint. Her hair is very like, before where it was kind of like got these little like leaves and vine situation in. It's kind of like a little flatter now. Yeah, that's what you do. It's like, yes.
Are you cold?
You needed something?
Are you cold?
We need to gather together. Cold.
It is a little cold for you guys, by the way. She's not. No, she's not. She's not cold. You're cold.
Yeah, it's just
Standing close there.
You look a little blue. Are you cold? It is cold. That's Captain Nine Lives wants to talk to you. And about his 8 other brothers.
Which one is this?
The
Animal?
cat one.
Tattoo? A cat. Okay.
Do you want a
Yeah.
drink?
No. She really like looks at this thing and she like looks at the consistency and is like,
Truly
could
just
probably
way too
smell it.
viscous.
Yeah, you smell it.
no.
It doesn't dump out when you ship it.
Like you go to pour it and it like sits there a minute before it starts to.
Yeah.
Looks
Mhm.
expensive. You should get your money's worth for it. Gestures for them to go ahead.
Yeah, we're gonna go talk to Fern.
Okay. Alright. She'll go to where the steps are to wait for them to collect. She's not going down by herself, but she's gonna wait for them to collect.
Oh
What's-
no, we're gonna go talk to Fern in her
Oh,
room. You can
Ugh.
also like. I like the. It looks good,
thanks.
like vines and
I
junk.
don't think red is really my color.
The Fern's maybe stopped crying now, so we're gonna go knock on Fern's door again.
She's like literally just like standing there like, okay. Just waiting, like waiting for them to leave, like
Yep.
that
Goes and knocks on
awkward
Fern's
stand you
door
do,
again.
like
Walks away, knocks on Fern's door.
Come in.
Hey, like opens the door. One head comes through, dragon head comes through, mug comes through, and then a Brandon.
Hi. I've just
Hey.
been, writing
Uh-huh.
stuff.
Uh-huh.
And like the floor is littered with like just like snot soaked Kleenex. Their eyes are like, I don't know what the equivalent of like red and puffy is for like bunny rabbits, but you know, it's that equivalent.
Do you want a drink?
They look at what you have in the cup, and she's like, no,
Okay.
I'm good, thank you.
So like, look how shiny lemon is.
Oh, you smell fresh.
Thank you.
That's really
I can't smell.
fascinating. Hold on, I've dedicated a page for you. It says you cannot smell.
Mm.
What about
Oh.
taste? Oh, yes, this is at the time.
As soon as you say taste, Lemon opens its mouth, which you probably nobody knew Lemon even had a mouth, because
I mean, I watched it
talks,
go in.
like not psychically, but you know it doesn't need a mouth. It pulls out the gem and hands it over to you, or holds it up to you.
Dry. Huh.
So that can make you like really, really powerful. Can also get you officially expelled.
Or get us money.
Or money, but also the raw flux that you took, they also want that for money.
Oh, the vial.
I did this raw. Are you okay?
I have underestimated just how scary adventures are. I've never really destroyed more than like a window before, and that
You're really
was
good at it.
Thank
hug.
you. Yes. Yeah. They just like bury their face into you.
Big hug. Little looks like a cat, feels scales, like
Yes.
curls up too.
Oh, it's really, really difficult adventuring. I thought this was gonna be just like fun and maybe lots of like traveling and, you know, meeting new people, but the fighting, the magic, the chaos, the drugs, the children, criminals.
Made a friend.
Yeah. Also, yeah, the friend parts have been really cool. Being saved by like a peer, you know, somebody basically an equal. This is very cool too. But I just, what do I do if I'm not a student?
I mean, you're not a student until you're not a student until they tell you that, right?
They could issue it in a like an official decree.
What did you plan on doing after you were a student?
Making stuff.
No, make stuff.
Like, aren't you supposed to like
What?
do something cool on this journey?
Yeah, make a discovery. Some
If
would
you
say.
make a big enough discovery, what if you bring back a dragon?
I think they would have to let me in and pass me. Perfect. Okay, let's do this. Then like demeanor entirely changed.
Yeah.
Excellent.
How are you two doing?
My back
Fine.
hurts and takes a sip.
And
And it's like, there it finally is.
Lemon just shrug like, I'm fine.
Lemon wants to know about gender.
Yes. What is gender?
Fascinating. Maybe this is a discussion we bring in as many experiences. Where's the captain?
Captain, Captain, come here.
You can't escape.
She's ready down the stairs.
We can talk about this later. We should meet up with Captain. But should I keep this, or should you?
So this is like, you're not allowed to have this unless you've like super graduated, you know, and it like makes you like really more powerful. And they like to take these crystals. Oh, it comes from the weird, okay? And then they take them and they like break it down into like the liquid that you have. And people who like aren't magic can take that and get like stronger or smarter or junk. But for people like you don't drink, like don't drink that. Whatever you don't. But if you have the crystal, it like makes you like, wow.
That made a lot of sense. Thank you. Huh. That's really interesting. There's so much more that I have to study now. What an arcane focus. But they think that students couldn't wield that? What do they think we are, babies? But maybe Lemon, you should just keep holding on to it, just for now. But like when I'm ready, I'll hold it.
When are you gonna be ready?
I was gonna try and find some books on the topic, or maybe interview some more people. I just think I need a staff. I don't have a good staff in which to affix the orb, you know?
Well, I'm good
Can
at
you
like
make
finding
one?
trees and junk.
That would be really useful.
Like,
I-
nature's
Buy
my
one.
thing.
That might be easier to buy one. Do we
That's
have
not
any
as
funds?
cool. I can like whittle it.
No, that's
Yeah.
true.
I have a lot of
Okay.
I have artisan tools. I've dabbled in woodcraft. I've never made more than like little penguin figurines, mostly. But I'm sure it's probably the same as making a staff. Penguin staff, yeah.
Let's go meet up with Captain.
Do penguins need staffs? Right, Captain.
Let's go.
Fern, there's like a no turning people in rule, but there's not a no stealing rule.
Oh,
Just remember that.
So hold on to my notebook.
Yes.
Okay, this is where I keep all of my notes.
I mean,
Well,
I
hold
don't-
on to
what
it
else would you
tightly.
keep in a notebook?
Plans?
That'd be cool.
Yeah. And then I think we all descend the stairs.
Farina, you are joined by your crewmates as Captain Nine Lives. Again, big burly man with a cat tattoo on his neck approaches you and gestures for you to join him at a table.
What's the vibe of the room as this is happening?
Mostly jovial. People are drinking and making merry. His vibe is maybe just a little bit different. It seems as though he means to talk business of some kind, but in a very casual manner.
Is he mad at me?
No. No, he's not mad at you.
Okay. Alright, I'll sit down, I guess. Farina doesn't like being told what to do. This has not changed.
I will admit, you keep interesting company for highwaymen.
Well, we are not currently on a highway. So,
Even still, to bring a symbol like that, and he nods towards the axe on your hip, into a place like this, it is as though you want to know those people. You want to let them know you're among friends.
it just seems wise, doesn't it? Especially when I'm so far from home.
Of
And I'm in trouble.
course. Have you ever run into my brother Wolf?
Wolf,
Yes.
not wolf.
Esteemed highwayman on the King's Road. Has written me many tales about an axe with an ivy handle.
Flattered.
As you should be. I've got a bit of a proposition for you.
Can't make
In
any
fact,
promises.
Probably good that you're here. With your crew. They are your crew, right? You do stand with them. If I were to attack one, you would retaliate to me.
As much as it concerns you, yes.
It doesn't concern me. Snake may have been an easy kill, but I am no such task, I assure you. You need to get out of the city. I happen to need something from the academy. You happen to have a student with you. I happen to know someone who owes me a lot of money and is willing to ship you to the academy to retrieve it.
What is it you need?
There exists there a vault, a place where the headmaster keeps only his highest records. I happen to need a file, a book of information on one of their former students.
Who is the student? Not that I would know them, I guess.
His name is Vexel Kurthus. He was a Grand Wizard of the Old World. He attended Caldera Brass.
Would this name sound familiar on an off chance?
It might to Fern.
Yeah, can I figure out where I would have heard that and like, or in what kind of
Go
context?
ahead and make me a history check, if you would.
Hell yeah. How about a 15?
You've heard the name in passing, but nothing in great detail. He is known to have invented a spell, but you can't seem to recall which one.
Okay.
How is Fern feeling about this? Like, what vibe do I get off Fern off of all of this proposition making?
Like eagerness, the regular anxiety that I think she always has for sure. But like at the first mention of having to go back to the academy, fear. But then the memory of like Brandon saying like, well, you could complete your courser project with the Iron Dragon. It's motivating, not to mention, I don't know, I feel like having Flux / Arcane, you know, I don't know how you would bring that to the school and be like, hello, it's not drugs, but like, if it can be spun into something where they could write like a paper on it. However, then the pitch of breaking in to find records, like of all things, just records of an old, a former student. That's so fascinating. Like that is the kind of mystery. This is the adventure that Fern wanted. This doesn't seem like places are going to explode, you know?
Ah. Okay.
Give it time.
So,
You can make my
Irina's
dream place
gonna,
explode.
Irina's gonna interpret like all of that as like, yeah, probably more excited than should be wise, but not as much trepidation as she was expecting. Okay. So, do you have any, no promises, But would you have any? Do you have a plan for this vault, or is this just dump us at the doorstep and we figure it out?
Well, you're a famed highwayman. Surely you know how to break into a safe.
It's not just like any safe. This is the safe that belongs to the headmaster of the academy. It's behind so many locks and protections and barriers.
And you happen to be with a master thief.
Is it protected against acid?
Who knows? I was never a student there.
It rotates every headmaster, so I don't know what we have right now, like in terms of the vault.
I'll just say this. Caldera Brass doesn't get news very quickly. However, if you hesitate on this, you may arrive after they've heard what happened, and your chance will be gone.
So you should say I should graduate before they find out about everything I did?
I don't know what the graduation thing is about. I want my records, and you're the best opportunity I've had in millennia.
Wow.
Millennia.
How old are you?
Me specifically, I'm about 30 years old.
I believe that.
30.
Okay.
What do you know about Vexel Karthus?
I know that he invented a spell that I need.
I know that he invented a spell. It's what does it do again?
It's called simulacrum.
Oh, it's so funny. I wrote that word next to my notes about this character. Go figure.
Simulahugum?
Simulacrum, it's a spell by which you create a means to create a copy of yourself. I don't know if you noticed, but I am down a brother.
You
And
can't cast it yourself. You don't even know anybody who knows it. Were you made by... Were you... Whoa. Have you met Vexel Karthus?
In a sense, yes.
Awesome. Will you sign my notebook?
I suppose.
There's like the second front page, just like an assortment of random signatures from people deemed cool.
He signs cat.
Just cat. Could I, based on that, like in a sense, like what is it possible to glean like a vibe of like what the tenor
If
of
you'd
this
like to roll
relationship is?
insight,
God, my insight's so
I wanna-
bad.
Can I just try and read this too?
sure, absolutely. Anyone who would like to may attempt.
11. We're rolling
I rolled
10s
an 11
now, though.
too.
I rolled a 12 plus 1, 13.
Okay.
12. What's up with us?
Somehow, Lemon, it is most clear to you.
Somehow.
This man knows Vexel Kurthis because this man is Vexel Kurthis.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, how would I know this? I
Just
think I guess maybe it's just an intuition thing.
You,
feel like
you've
it could
put
be
two
like-
and two together. You saw an identical man with a snake tattoo,
Okay.
and now you've
You
met
are
the
Vexel.
cat. Vexel was our origin point. Vexel's no longer with us, which means that I need to cast the spell now.
So, what's the plan here? Like, I can't exactly walk out. I can't exactly get smuggled out of the city, steal something, and then come back into the city. That doesn't seem like a coherent plan.
We need
It's
a
not
better
a
meeting
coherent
point.
plan.
Yeah, as
That's
firm
where
for-
you come in. My offer
I-
to you is a trip out of the city.
I need a drop-off point, man.
The drop-off point is Caldera Brass.
I mean, like,
Once you have the
first-
records, my man will take you back to shore about 2 miles off the coast, where you will drop the records and walk away.
Okay, that's the information I need.
You'll be free of Gorasin, and you'll be able to travel Tainem and go where your heart takes you, whilst they
I'd be taking Brandon home.
hunt you for regicide.
Right, right. So you kept track of all of yourselves by tattooing different animals to kind of like give yourself an identifier, and you don't all share the same set of memories. Tell me more about your just kind of your life and like your.
The tattoos were Vaxel's idea. And once we sort of fell into our line of work after Vaxel died, we sort of just kind of adopted the whole 9 lives deal.
So they're not really your brothers.
They are in so much as a brother is a blood relative.
Myron has lost interest in this life story thing. Is there anybody listening or paying attention to this situation happening right now?
Go ahead and roll me perception.
She does not care about this guy's life story. 10. Double digits at least, consistently.
We're saging your dice. We will pay for you to go and sage your dice.
Put them out under the full moon.
You do not notice anyone paying any particular attention to you.
Okay.
It's just a job offer. If you would like to escape the city on your own, you're more than welcome.
I mean,
Tactically, we should take this, Captain.
I was about to say the same thing.
Sorry. I'll shut up.
So when does your favor show up and drop us off? How much time do I have to get our shit together?
How much time do you need?
Takes a glance around. A night, I guess. I'm not an early riser.
You can have a
I'm
week.
so tired. Oh, whoa, a week?
A week?
Oh.
What are we going to do in a week?
That's too much
Do you have
time.
any?
Yeah.
Do you know how to contact Lemonfurter?
Who?
Dr. Lemonfurter created me.
No, I don't deal with official Baker mages. I've never even seen the inside of Mountain Home.
I think if we go to Caldera Brass, we can learn more about.
But I thought he was coming here. We were supposed to have dinner with him.
Oh yeah. I mean, would you still travel to a city if there was a regicide? I know I wouldn't.
That's a good point.
What's a regicide?
Oh, the killing of a king, but like that's the official term. Nobody named Reggie's. Yeah.
How the hell
They're
did the
king
4 of you get
slayers.
away with king killing?
Very carefully.
Yeah. Fern looks away.
With some help, it scratches the cat.
Must have been a lot of help.
Wow.
Oh, if that's the extent of your offer, and we have a week, what am I supposed to do in here for a week?
Make friends, have a look around the Undercity. Sell me that flux you're carrying, and the arcane if you have it.
Told him about that.
I have eyes on the outside of the wall. I saw the caravan you came in on. It's the caravan my arcane was supposed to be on.
Oh.
I don't have it.
How he knows about Snake.
Yeah.
Well,
Byron is thinking to herself, it's like, we need to teach these people to keep their mouths shut. Like that's
Inside
what she's thinking to herself.
if we,
These are thoughts we keep inside our head.
Captain, if we're going to be here for a week, I will need weapon upgrades. If we're going to be on the run and doing things. I don't know if my weapons as they are will cut it, so to speak.
Cut the door really well.
It took longer than I would have liked.
That's fair.
That is beyond my expertise.
We can buy something.
Probably.
How much money do we have between us?
That is not something I think Captain Nine Lives needs to know.
You could have a lot more money, but money's not worth that much down here. We typically deal in favors or thefts or other various bounties of sorts. There happens to be a forge in the Undercity that would gladly forge you a new weapon if you were to do some tasks for him.
Side quests.
Is everyone... I can go on my own if I need to.
No, you're not going alone.
I want to craft. Get a good night's sleep and then go out over there tomorrow in the
Okay.
morning.
That sounds like a good plan. Captain, are you okay with this?
I feel like we need. I'm okay with. I mean, I'm not doing anything else. We don't need my approval for everything.
Oh, well, you are the captain.
You're the captain. You decide if this fits into the overall plan.
We're gonna. She's gonna like visibly like file that away for later and just
Yeah.
let it go now. Like you visibly see that happening in her brain. Like
Captain, I am a lemon sour soldier. I'm not the one who makes plans. I require assistance.
I mean, you could be.
she this is like instinctively looks at Captain Nine Lives and she's like, why am I looking at him for help? Like I don't need this.
I could also fund the endeavor if you were to sell me the flux you're carrying.
Oh yeah, I was looking at my bank account now. We did like a mission and we got money for killing
Not much.
somebody.
I
I have
have
28
bit.
gold.
I have
Oh,
140. 'Cause
I
had
do
yours, remember?
yes, we went over that last time.
But the underworld doesn't necessarily deal with money, so
I mean, if you want a weapon, like, get you a weapon.
how badly do we need this flux? Is it serving us in any way?
I think we should hold on to it. I have a feeling this is going to be more useful to us than it will be to this very old, ancient simulacrum.
30 years old.
Do I believe that?
Is it?
You can roll for it.
Yeah. Do we?
Brandon wants to like look at him and just
What is
see
that?
his reaction to Fern, like blankly stating, "I don't want to give him."
An 18.
Ooh, there we
Uh,
go.
He appears to be
Yeah.
telling the truth.
Like, is it like the whole truth? Like, what it like?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He's 30, just flatly.
Just exactly 30. I know his age and days now. Della does not like this guy.
What exactly do you fear by selling your flux to me? You do not risk expulsion this way. You make some money. In fact, you could even risk going up to the shops to purchase a weapon rather than working for it. Seems to me the easier route entirely. I've given you no reason not to trust me. I'm a perfectly professional criminal, after all.
Trust. Whether or not we trust you does not have anything to do with the fact that it gets your own.
He reaches into his cloak and pulls out a vial of it.
Would it be
I have
acceptable
my
to?
own.
So Cat, is that
Yes.
cool? Okay. I don't know if you know, but we've had like a really long day, and I think like
We probably look it.
I'm just reminding you the offer
Except
is
for
on the
Lemon.
table.
Okay.
yeah, I was gonna ask like if we sleep on it and we feel better tomorrow, because like I don't know if you know, we just had like a whole castle trying to kill us.
We committed
Regicide.
regicide.
You don't have to whisper it.
Okay.
They're not gonna know you're here just because you speak of it.
Mm,
Go rest.
sure.
Okay.
Lay your weary heads. I will be here regardless.
Okay. Good doing business. Kinda.
We haven't done business yet.
You know what I meant.
And thank you.
Yeah. Thank you for the rooms and the drink.
I do not own this establishment.
Just
Who
trying
should
to
I
be
thank then?
nice.
Gestures to the bartender who poured you that terrible drink.
Oh. Okay. Brandon just gets up and walks over. It's like, hey man, thanks.
Welcome.
Just, Irina looks so tired. It was fine, and then like this all started happening, and she looks so tired now. It's like
I was trying to talk with Fern to let you talk to the guy by yourself, so we didn't bring our
Our weirdness into it.
effery.
You did have a good beginning conversation on your own.
Yeah. And then the peanut gallery arrived.
But yeah, I imagine we all just collapse in our own bedrooms.
I think
Semi-comfortable.
I think Lemon, I guess at the very least, would be standing guard with Brandon in Brandon's room, since
Yeah.
he technically doesn't need to, since it technically doesn't need to sleep and just needs to, yeah.
Yeah. Brandon would have been like, hey, Lemon, could I like crash at yours? Maybe.
Yes. I was planning on being in whatever room you were in anyway, to guard you.
Like grins and like does like and just like punches its arm. You're like the best.
I know.
Good. And right about then, the cat starts gnawing on Brandon's horn. Like,
Good
oh, hey,
gosh.
look, friend, hey, ooh, ow. Okay, buddy, okay. Just lets it happen.
As you all lay down to take your long rest, we are going to end this session of Weirdwilds War with a regicide in the back and a potential job in the front. We leave our heroes to their time, to themselves. Thank you all so much for joining us. We appreciate you watching. As always, we are Entropy Emporium. I'm going to give my cast a chance to go around and plug anything they would like to plug. And we are going to start, as always, with Kay.
Hey you all, Kay Purcell, she, they. Find me on the internets, mostly at Blue Sky now, with at damnfear.com, or Chaotic Wholesome, as you will see in chat. It's the end of the year. Everything's on pause. We're going to be doing stuff in 2025. Can't tell you what, but if you haven't yet, go listen to Emergency Power Podcast. Season 4 is being edited right now and will hopefully be up early 2025. It's a very fun, very queer Starfinder adventure. That's me.
That will bring us over to Mika.
Hey, hi, I'm Make I Do Things. You can catch me over on Roll D5, ROLED5. Although we're probably done streaming for the year, maybe. I don't know. There might be some secret game going on Sunday evening. You just have to follow the channel and see. I don't know if like a going live thing pops up or whatever. I don't know. Oh, I do know for sure. I don't think this Sunday, but next Sunday we do have a pre-recorded, I think 6-part Gubat Banwa pre-recorded stream that will be going up. Our two of our admins, Julie CL and Shadow Sylvia, are both in this, and this is our first foray into pre-recorded mini-series, so you can look forward to a few more of those over this next year on Roll D5.
Outstanding. That brings us over to Gina.
Hi, I'm Gina. You can find me at Gina Than on Blue Sky. This one does not have an underscore, unlike Twitter. That is like Jonathan, but with Gina at the front. Anyway. I have nothing happening right now. I will be having things happening occasionally in 2015 if things work out well, but nothing now. That's it.
2015?
2025. I don't know what year it is.
Assumed you were a time traveler. I was not gonna question it.
I don't know what year it
You
is.
scared me deeply for a minute.
I don't know why that happened. I mean, I haven't known what year it is since 2012. Let's be real.
Time is a weird soup.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, that's gonna bring us over to B.
Hey, I've been B Zelda, your non-binary busy bee. You can find me on all socials, but if you use Blue Sky, I am bzelda.com. I think what is new? My team at work, we recently announced a new game that we're working on about a capybara and his little crow friend. So if you play video games, wishlist Cappy Castaway on Steam.
I need it so badly.
Yes.
Finally, hi, I'm JT. I'm at Weebjeet all over the internet. I'm also at Entropy Emporium all over the internet, because this is only technically my channel. It practically runs itself at this point. You can find me here tomorrow at Blooming in the Rot, run by Kian. It is our Invisible Sun actual play game, where I play the nicest, most kindest man on earth. You can also find me tomorrow on LFTA for How the Green Man from the Mountain Stole Hasmus for their charity Hasmus event. It is going to be very fun and very Dr. Seuss themed. And as for Entropy Emporium themselves, next Monday you can find Fall of the Ashen Throne, a bi-weekly D&D political intrigue game run by Will from over on LFTA. That has been a lot of fun to see happen so far. It's got a wonderful cast, so go check them out, show them some love. Next Tuesday, bi-weekly also, as they call us villains, Our Masks horror actual play game run by JD. Every other Thursday, including last night, is God Complex, our Girl by Moonlight Pacific Rim Neon Genesis Evangelion inspired space drama, which has been a lot of fun. And then every other Friday, you can find us here for Weirdwilds War for the foreseeable future. We have one very special to me upcoming project, our first Shonen AP, where we are going absolutely bonkers for, called Star Shard. It is still in pre-production, but the cast is amazing, and the set is turning out really, 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 really sick. I'm so excited. Our texts for that show are so incredibly talented, and I hope you check it out when it comes out. In the meantime, you can also find me on High Shelf Collective running Beacons of Farlight. We are in Arc 3. It is our last arc for this particular section. There's more coming. I just need to get some more players for it. So, I will see you all next time we stream. Be good people, do good things, live hedonistically in a very terrible world. Enjoy yourselves. We're going to go ahead and toss a raid over onto LFTA, who are playing some God Killer tonight. So please go show them some love, and I will see you all next time.